This is the clip right here where Rampage addresses the incident basically for the first time. There's a little bit of clickbait going around, acting like Rampage and his son were addressing it in the kitchen. Not true. This is pretty much the first live Rampage has done since the news broke.
You know, it's hard for me to talk about it, but you know, I'm just keeping 100. You know, I feel bad about what happened to Syko Stu. You know, I don't condone what my son did at all. Very, very unfortunate. If I was there, things went down, but you know what I'm saying, I wasn't there. But you know what I'm saying, I'm a father, so you know, I gotta have my son's back, but I'm gonna let justice, you know, play out, take its course. You know, ain't much I can do on that side, but be a father. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know I can't talk about this shit. I can't talk about any details and stuff like that. I can't really go into nothing. I hope y'all can respect that. You know what I'm saying? I can't say much about that shit. You know, it's really not my place to say anything, and we gotta let this shit play its course. This shit put me in like a bad mood. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad about Syko Stu and his family. His family had to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, all the stuff that went on. I just wish it was. I just wish I could have been there, but I couldn't. I was out of state, dropping my other kid off at college. You know, helping her move into the dorm and stuff like that. But you know, it's like shit is wild. Shit is wild. Now shit all over the internet. So, you know, I see a lot of people editing stupid shit for clickbaits and stuff like that, and I see a lot of comments. The intelligent people kind of figure out what was going on and stuff like that, but there's a lot of like people that believe everything they see, every clip and everything. People making views so they can make money and shit, and just posting any old thing and shit that's not even fucking remotely true, just to get clicks and shit like that, to make money and shit. That, you know, that's not fair. There's a lot of racist people showing their true colors and stuff, but you know, all this shit, you can't stop none of this shit. But you know, I'm not, you know, taking up for my son or anything like that. I'm just telling you guys facts. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm doing what any father would do. Is being a father in hard moments like this. Sometimes you're proud of your kids, and sometimes you're not proud of your kids. But at the end of the day, you're still a father. And, hopefully one day I can meet Syko Stu and shake his hand and have a man-to-man with him and stuff like that. But who knows? But y'all, the people that know me, y'all know me. Y'all know I got mad love for everybody. And I'm just gonna try to like get back to being myself. I don't got the right words to say, and I know whatever I say, the haters are gonna try to twist my words and say whatever they want to say. But you know, like I said, I wasn't there. I was learning what went on at the same rate as everybody else. Then I got down to the bottom of it, and I learned there's a lot of misinformation out there. So guys, don't believe every edit and stuff that you see. But my friends took me bowling so I can get my mind off of it. I hope y'all respect that. I can't talk about much. I don't know. I don't even know if I said too much right now. You know what I'm saying? But y'all need to know that I don't condone Roger's conduct. I don't condone none of this shit that happened. So we're gonna see what happened, and I'm gonna continue to be a father. And I hope Syko Stu can forgive me, myself, as a dad, because for not understanding everything, you know what I'm saying? And let's see what happens from here.
Okay. So clearly, first off, I mean, clearly Rampage is down about this whole thing. He's not in a good mood. Understandably so. And before I even react to this clip here, I just want to say that, I mean, me personally, if I had a son, bro, my son could go to the furthest extent, bro. I ain't turning my son in. I know we all saw Kevin Lee telling him to turn his son in. He's kind of saying right here, like, I'm going to stand by my son, but I'm going to let the judicial system do its thing. That's probably, like, the most telling part about this whole thing. But, I mean, you're going to let the judicial system do its thing regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you supposed to do? You're going to go in their Rampage and tell them not to do their thing? Like, the judicial system is going to do their thing, and you're going to stand by your son. Rightfully so. So, just want to put that out there. When he says he's going to let the judicial system do his thing, like, he's not giving, like, he's not saying, like, oh, I'm going to cooperate and, like, go against my son, testify against my son. He's just saying, like, that's going to do its own thing. But, I mean, Rampage is going to fucking put up the whole bank for Raja. Now, to speak about some of the stuff he was saying early on, he's saying there's a lot of misinformation out there. And I think mainly the misinformation I saw was the clip of him and Raja in the kitchen just talking some shit to each other. And it was captioned like Raja and Rampage talking about the incident after the assault took place. That's not true. But I mean, and then he's also claiming Rampage thinks that I mean, shout out to me. I guess he's speaking on something I posted. The clip of him saying he saved up bail money for Raja. He's saying, you know, that's not what he meant, blah, blah, blah. He was joking. But hey, every joke has a half truth. So I know he was probably joking, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a half truth to that. His Japanese kids, as he just said in here, he was taking his daughter to college. You know what I'm saying? I think his other Japanese kid is going to college too. So you know, he wasn't wrong about that. He wasn't wrong about Raja. Let's see how much time Raja gets. I mean, I feel like Raja probably won't get time. Police investigation still hasn't been started, despite reports. That's another false narrative. So, speaking to the false narratives Rampage is speaking about, you know, they said a police investigation has been opened, but you go to the website, no, there's no open case. Raja is still a free man. So, it's looking like a civil lawsuit or something like that is probably Stu's best bet. And I think that would get Stu, like, the most money possible. Now, Rampage did say he doesn't condone Stu's actions, right? And he also said that... he said he doesn't condone Raja's actions. And he said, like, I hope Stu can forgive me as a father. So clearly, you know, I think where Rampage is coming from there is Rampage had a little clip that came out. And Rampage basically said that Stu was a dumbass. He's stupid, right? That's what Rampage said. Like, this guy's stupid for hitting my son and all that stuff. I think Rampage understood some more of what happened. He saw some clips of him apologizing to Raja several times. You know, the whole thing about getting the receipt back, you know, and Raja taking it a step too far. So I think now that he's seen all the footage, he's kind of saying, like, I hope Stu can forgive me. In a sense, being like, I didn't mean to call you stupid and all this shit. Like, that would be my guess with Rampage and his apology as far as asking for forgiveness for himself. And then let me just break this down a little bit more. So yeah, Rampage also said, like, being a father in hard moments like this, sometimes you're proud and sometimes you are not. At the end of the day, you're still a father. So yeah, despite, I think Rampage is just saying, like, yeah, I'm not proud of my son, but he's still my son, you know? He's still my son, and I'm going to stand by him. And like I said, I would stand by my son too if he did worse. I ain't telling on my son. I would never. Or my parents, or, you know what I mean, any of my family. My siblings, I would never. So, like, I would lay off Rampage a little bit with that, you know. Let him be a father and protect his son, man. But I think it's noble that Rampage also apologized to Stu for calling him stupid in that little shit, you know. Um, and here it is again. Hopefully one day I can meet Syko Stu and shake his hand. I hope Syko Stu can forgive me as a dad for not understanding everything. See what I mean? Let's see what happens. He also said that he feels bad about what happened, and he doesn't condone it, like I already said. So I think it's worth noting there because Rampage is getting some shit.